Hello there, Year 8. This is our first video on right and wrong, and we ask the question today, is right and wrong dependent on the situation? Now, life is all about following rules. As you know, you've been at school for this school now for quite a long time, and there's rules galore that you have to follow. Walking on a certain side of the corridor, how you act in class, doing your homework, actually doing what you're doing now. So, in life, we have to follow rules, and rules are important because not only are they there for seemingly painful things like school uniform, having to wear those, but also they're there for protection. And one of the great places where rules are important is in sport. And as you know, I play golf, which is one of the sports with loads of rules. And the key thing is that in order for the game to work, you have to follow the rules. But is life like that? Is life like sport? Should we always follow the rules? Are laws important, and should they always be followed? And should you ever judge someone who doesn't follow the rules in a particular way? That begs the question. If there's a rule, then should you follow it? Religions themselves, they offer lots of rules, and in front of you now you can see the Ten Commandments, which are rules that Christians believe you should follow, and Jews and other people, and actually are important to them in their life. But the key thing is that they believe that they should be followed. What happens, however, if someone doesn't follow the rule? So let's have a look at it down here now, and I want you to just have a look at this one in particular. Honour your father and your mother. Why? Why should you do that? Now, just because it's a rule, does that make it okay? And, if people honour their father and their mother, what if their father and their mother are teaching them the wrong things? For example, what if their father and their mother are racist and are teaching their children to have a particular view about another race? The rule is honour your father and your mother, but why should you follow that if your father and your mother aren't doing the right thing? For example, as well here, you see another one here, do not kill. Well, as we know, in certain situations, it's actually a thing that we have to do, certain situations like war or other situations, and some people actually take it so far that in some countries of the world they have things like the death penalty. The rule is do not kill, but people don't follow it. Or steal. Is it always wrong to steal? So, for example, could there be a situation where stealing is actually okay and allowed? So, the key question I want us to focus on here is, do we need rules? Should we have rules? And a rule's really, really important. But then, is it right and wrong? Is it right to follow them all the time? Is it right to follow rules? Or does the actual rule depend on the situation? So, if our parents are racist, is it right? Should we respect them and follow them and do as we're told? Or should we depend on the situation and challenge them? And this begs the whole question and brings back the idea of rules and what they're there for, and whether it's actually often not a good idea to follow the rules. Well, at the end of the day, Year 8, is right and wrong dependent on the situation, or should you always follow the rules? What do you think?